Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Licious Stitches and my name is Emily, and here on this channel I share with you my crafting journey from crochet to embroidery and how I run my small business Licious Stitches. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you some of the things that I have crocheted most recently and what I have been working on the past couple of months. If you're interested in seeing what I have created, then let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so I'm going to section this off into a couple different categories as best as I can. There's some random categories a little bit, so we'll save those for the end. But first off is going to be amigurumi and stuffies. So first off is this little bear that I made. He has a outfit that is completely removable, so you can dress him and change his outfits. He is available for sale on my website, and he comes with a couple different outfit options, or you can just get the bear himself, or I can make you a custom outfit if you're interested in getting something specific. Just message me, send me an email, DM me on Instagram, and I would love to do that for you. But these outfits do come off, and so if you know at all what outfit this is trying to resemble, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to see how many of you can guess it right. His name is Barry, and he is so cute. I love him so much. This is the first bear that I ever crocheted, and pattern for the bear and the clothing and everything like that was all done by me. I freehanded all of this, so I don't have a pattern to link below. But if there are any patterns that I can link below, I will be sure to do that. So check the description if you're looking for that. Next, we have Barry's friend, Harry. This is a crochet bunny that I made. Actually, this is probably my most recent project. I just finished him a couple days ago, but he has an outfit as well that is removable, and he's also for sale on my site with some other outfit options and just the bunny as well. So both of these come with either outfit that you see here, and there's a necklace that is removable as well. And so if you know what this outfit is from, I would love to know in the comments down below. Next, for all my Stranger Things fans, this is Max from Stranger Things if you have watched the show. This pattern I did not create myself. This one I got off of Etsy, and I will link the shop and the pattern that I got below. But I did buy it in a pack that came with two versions of Elle, Max, and Eddie, Eddie is my favorite character, and Max, those are my two favorites. And so I crocheted Eddie for my best friend for her birthday, so I wanted to crochet Max for myself. And I'll insert a picture of Eddie here so you can see what that doll looked like, but I didn't complete the pattern all the way. Max is supposed to come with some headphones and a little stereo player so that it looks like when she's floating up, if you know the show. But that was just a little too much work for me. If I get around to doing it sometime, I will. What I love about Max is that she has this scrunchy hair tie that comes off, and you can have in or out of her hair, and then her jacket comes off as well. And then I went ahead and gave her just blue eyes so she would look like Max from Stranger Things. So that's all for like the bigger stuffed animal amigurumi. So next we're gonna get into some little amigurumi. This was actually the first thing that I made a few months back that was me following a pattern. This is from the Friends crochet book, which I will have linked in the description below as well. This is the chick, if you know Friends at all, and the chick and the duck. This is supposed to be the chick. I didn't put like his little feet or the wings on him because I like the way he looked like this, and he just hangs out on these boxes up here, and I think he's really cute. You can tell this was my first pattern I ever made because his face is a little wonky. It's a little off, but I think he's so adorable. And Friends is actually my favorite TV show. I grew up on Friends. My name is Emily, if you get the reference. So I definitely had to get that crochet book, and I had to make this, and so I want to make the duck in the future so I can have both of them as well. Next, for our little amigurumi friends, this is a little mushroom guy that I made myself. The pattern is by me. Also, if you're interested in any of these items that I'm showing and you would like a written pattern for it, let me know in the description below, and I will maybe start adding those to my website as well if you're interested. But this is just a little guy. I gave him little eyes, a mouth, and he is just perfect if you're into cottage core or maybe just like some fall decor and you want like little mushroom guys. I know that those are kind of trendy right now, so I wanted to make one. And since I made him, I thought it would be cute to also make this keychain one. This one doesn't have a face, but it is a smaller version of this guy, and it's just the same amigurumi idea, but on a keychain. So next we're going to get into the Halloween. There's only one, actually two, little amigurumi things that are Halloween, but I have been crocheting quite a bit of Halloween things recently because Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, and I recently just moved, so I need some new decoration to decorate my home. And so I made a candy corn, a Leggy frog. I just changed the colors on him to make him the colors of a candy corn, and I gave him orange eyes, and I think he's so cute. He just sits up on my boxes over here, and it's a perfect little Halloween decoration for something simple and cute. I have a TikTok of me making him and how that process goes, and they're pretty quick to work up. It's a very beginner friendly item, but looks kind of complicated. The last amigurumi thing that I have is this little ghost guy. This was actually the first thing that I ever freehanded myself, so I could have made his little body a little bit more squiggly, but I was just learning what to do, and this was just some scrap white yarn that I had. But I gave him little eyes. I haven't decided if I wanted to give him a mouth yet or not, so let me know in the comments down below if you think he would look cute with a mouth, or if I should just leave him like this little ghosty guy like this. He just sits on my desk, and he's my little ghosty friend that is my decoration for my office, and I really love him. And he sits by a bunch of pumpkins. So next is all the pumpkins that I've made. I made a couple different types. If you could see, I've made all these different ones, and I've also made some that I've given away and sold. So first up, these are on my website. These are fluffy white plush pumpkins with a wool stem. They look like they have the bumps and kind of the imperfections that a pumpkin would have, and I think these are super cute. I really love these because they're so soft and cuddly, and they make a great decoration for just like your entertainment center or like a desk or something like that. Next is this little pumpkin guy. This I just made with some scrap yarn because I only had a tiny bit of this orange color left, so I mixed it with the white, and I think it turned out really good. But this is not on my website. This is just something that I made for myself because I don't have this yarn anymore. But it's a really nice little squishy pumpkin, and this is just one that goes on my desk as well. And then the last pumpkins are these orange and green ones. They have the wool stem as well, and then they're made with acrylic yarn. But I just wanted to try making some different size ones so that I could have a little pumpkin patch in my home, because I love the pumpkin patch and I love fall and everything that pumpkins have to bring. So these just sit on my desk as well. Next, for Halloween, we had this little pumpkin basket that I have made. This fits coasters, and I have made some coasters that go in here, but this is all my own pattern. And same with this pumpkin right here. I just freehanded this and then embroidered him in so that it stays. And then this is just perfect for like your coffee table or something like that, where you can put some decorative coasters, but it would also be perfect for candy, like a treat bowl, so that you can just have a cute little pumpkin moment. And it would even be good to have like your keys by the door or anything like that. But I'm going to show you the coasters that go in here now. So first off, it's a pumpkin basket, so we had to make a pumpkin coaster. I do have a tutorial of how I make these pumpkin coasters. I will link that up above, and you can go check that out if you're interested in learning how to make these. I do sell these coasters on my website with the basket separate if you want to mix and match. You can buy a single coaster, or you can buy them in a pack of 2, 3, 4, whatever you want, and then you can get the basket to put them in. But as you can see, they just fit nicely in here, and then you can keep them nice and safe until you're ready to use them. Another option is this ghost coaster, which I really love. It's just a circle with little frills at the bottom to make it into a ghost, and this will fit in the basket as well. Next is this little black cat coaster, which I also made myself. I embroidered the face on here, and it has little ears to make it look like a little black cat, and it fits perfectly in the basket. Lastly, this one I have not listed on my website, so let me know how you feel about it. I'm not sure how I feel about it and if I want to post this on my website, but if you guys like it, I will do so. But this is Frankenstein's monster. It's just a square coaster. He's got his little bolt, a stitch in his head, and then like the top of his hairline right here. And I think this is really cute if you want a little monster action into your Halloween decor. So let me know if you think that I should list this, or if you're interested in maybe a tutorial for this coaster, and I'll be able to do that. But it's a square but still fits perfectly into the circle. I need to weave in the ends. Still fits perfectly into the circle, and this fits all 4 coasters that I just showed you. You could probably even fit a couple more if you wanted to. So it's the perfect little basket. Next category is going to be some like hair / headband items. We only have a couple, but these are scrunchies that I have made. These are for sale on my website, and these are made with a velvet yarn, so they're extremely soft. I have naturally curly hair, so I know what it's like to get your hair ties stuck in your hair, and you have to struggle and deal with trying to get them out, and it's just a mess, and it sucks. I've had to deal with that my whole life, so curly hair girls, I feel you. But these don't do that because the material is so soft that it'll be thick enough that your hair won't get wrapped around in it. So you can buy them in a 3-pack. They come in either if you want 3 of one color, or you can get the 3-pack and have 1 of each color. So those are on my website as well. And then since I do live where it gets cold, I did crochet myself a twisted headband to keep myself warm, because I know it's coming and I'm dreading it, but I am preparing. So this is made out of wool, and it is just a nice little headband, and it's very soft and cozy. I will be adding these to my website if they're not already on there, so if you want to go check these out, you can do so in the link below. Next category is some tapestry things. I've made a few tapestry items when I was very first starting to crochet. That was one of the first projects I tried to tackle, and I didn't know what I was doing, so they're not very good. So these are the ones that I am proud enough to show you. So this one is just a 1889 tapestry. This is for sale on my website. It would be a really cute wall decoration, or I even like to use it as a little mouse pad. It makes for a really nice mat, since it's very sturdy and flat, and the yarn is to get woven together pretty tight, and so it's a good little tailor item if you want a little office decor for that. And then next, I do need to weave in the ends of these houses, but we have 2 houses. There are the same one, obviously, but this one is a larger version that would be good for like wall decor or something like that. I put mine in the back of one of these boxes, but at the top where I have Harry related items, so that's a really cute thing for this. But then if you want the smaller one, this is more of like a coaster size, or this could be a mouse pad as well. Whatever you want it to be, something cute for maybe a bear. You want the bear to have a house to go to. Cool. So I really like these. They were a grid pattern that I just found on Pinterest, but I made it a little bit more friendly for crochet, so I just freehanded it as I went with the grid pattern to try and make the slope of the house go up, which was really tricky. So if you want a video of how I did that or anything, let me know in the comments down below, because it was kind of frustrating, but I did figure it out. So we have 2 categories left, only a couple items. This is going to be like a granny square stitch section. I've only done a couple things with the granny square stitch that are worth showing, but this is just a little mat that I made. It's kind of perfect for Halloween colors, but I made it when I went to a Louis Tomlinson concert that I was trying to figure out an outfit that I would make, and I did end up making a outfit, but it's put away and I didn't really finish it that good, and so it's not important. But this I use for just some decorative stuff. You could put it on like a shelf or anything like that, or when I'm taking pictures of some other crochet items, I use this as a backdrop. So I do love this. I love doing a granny stitch. It's just so satisfying to watch it grow and be able to rotate the colors and see how it looks at the end. So my one clothing item in granny square stitch is this mini cropped hexagon cardigan that I have here. I just kind of did the hexagon cardigan idea, but then I freehanded it, so I added some rows to almost create like a bell sleeve. These are like 3/4 length sleeves, so what I made this for is when I am crocheting or I'm trying to embroider on my machines and it's kind of cold, like in the spring or fall, I can throw this on to get a little extra warmth, and it feels like a blanket because it's made with cotton yarn. But I still have my hands free to be able to move around without getting my sleeves in the way. And I just joined the back with the pink, and I did that, as you can see there. This took me a really long time, but luckily I was just moving recently and had to drive across the country, so this was my project that I made. So now this kind of reminds me of that time, and it's a special piece I have to remember that road trip. Last thing is something that was supposed to be a tank top, but it turned out better as a bag. This was one of the first things that I did with like just freehanding like a bag type thing. So I did this daisy pattern, and this bag has gotten very stretched out because I now use it as a yarn bag, which actually worked out for the best. But I just did a circle, and then I did this daisy print design, and then I just wove in the bottom with some thread and secured it like that. And then I just made a couple handles so that we could hold it like this, and then I just very not professionally just weaved in some string and thread to be able to secure the handles there. So these do kind of stretch out because it's acrylic yarn, but for a yarn bag it works, and I think it turned out really cute. Okay, so that is everything that I've crocheted in the past few months, and if you have any questions or want to check out anything on my website, it'll be linked down below. If you want to see any tutorials on anything that I made that was my own personal pattern, I would love to do that for you as well. So just go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, or reach out to me on Instagram. That is going to be @LiciousStitches, or you can reach out to me on TikTok. I am @LiciousStitches on there as well, and I'm active on those platforms almost every day. So I will be sure to see your comments and requests. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I would love to keep growing this channel and sharing my crafting journey with you, and it would mean the world to me if you did so, and I would love to have you join our little community over here. So thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.